Welcome to our chat today, where we talk about a remarkable narrative of a woman whose life was full of challenges, but transformed into a legacy of deep love that touches so many lives.
I'm really moved by that story. It's amazing how her journey from conflict and loss to a beacon of love is portrayed. Yep.
Absolutely. Her story is like a tapestry woven with trials, war, domestic violence, addiction. And yet, she emerged with such resilience, turning her struggles into a shining legacy. It's truly inspiring.
Indeed. Right. It's not often you hear about someone who, despite facing such hardships, becomes, a pillar of strength and warmth for everyone around her.
Yeah, and what struck me was how her personal memories are so tenderly described. The aroma of blue Java beans, her cherished bracelet, and even those moments of shared laughter and well-timed spicy jokes. Those small
Absolutely.
details really bring her character to life.
It really makes you reflect on how our everyday rituals and memories can become everlasting. I mean, think about it. How the scent of a favorite coffee or a treasured bracelet can carry so much meaning.
Exactly, it's like she's not just remembered for the hardships. It's the love she radiated that's etched in everyone's hearts. Her laughter, her gentle lullabies, and those comforting bedtime rituals. That kind of warmth is so powerful.
Right. And it's so interesting how the story contrasts the image of a strong, resilient woman in her later years with her younger self, like her dark brown auburn hair and azure eyes, showing that while time moves on, the essence of who she was stays. Yep.
Right, it's almost poetic. You know, the narrative reminds us that the inner beauty never fades, even if our bodies and appearances change. It's like a gentle reminder that who we were stays alive in the memories of those we love.
Yeah, but I wonder, don't you think there might be a risk of, idealizing the past a bit too much? While her legacy is beautiful, sometimes there's a need to also acknowledge the complexity of, like, sorrow and struggle without only romanticizing them.
That's a fair point. I mean, it's true that while the portrayal is very affectionate and almost nostalgic, it's also raw in showing that bitterness and pain were a part of her journey, like her months of illness and the fear of losing her. Yet she fought back to life, embracing sorrow as a catalyst for growth.
Right? And that's what makes it so human. It's not sugar-coated, but it's uplifting in its own way.
Exactly. And then there's her entrepreneurship. How she owned a business that served as a refuge for women, a space for healing and empowerment. A real testament to her pioneering spirit.
That part really illustrates how she extended her nurturing nature beyond just the personal realm into the community, offering support and safe spaces for women to express themselves.
Absolutely, and it's like her business wasn't just about making a living. It was about creating an environment where solidarity and self-expression could flourish. It's a legacy of love that went on to empower others in their struggles.
Right, and it reminds me of how sometimes courage is not just about battling personal demons, but also about, channeling that strength into something that uplifts an entire community.
Yes, and her story also touches on something really beautiful, the dual worlds that mothers create. One world of responsibilities and the other of tender, private moments. That kind of duality adds so much depth to her character.
I love that idea. The world of a mother's duties blended with the magical moments that are shared in utter intimacy, like those Nordic lullabies that still bring tears to the eyes.
Right. Those lullabies full of melancholy yet so nurturing, almost like they were a channel for her own hidden sorrows which she transformed into comfort for her child.
Yes, indeed.
It's very moving.
And speaking of transformation, the narrative also hints at her subtle struggle with her identity, feeling that a part of her youthful, vibrant self had been lost, even though it's forever preserved in memory. That adds a bittersweet layer, doesn't it?
It does. It's like, while she grows older and her body shows signs of aging, trembling hands and white hair, the core of her spirit remains untouched, immortal in the memories she passed on. It's
Absolutely.
a timeless legacy.
And there's a really fascinating part about how the narrative talks about love multiplying after a mother is gone. It's almost as if her love continues to echo in every life she touched.
Exactly. It's a reminder that when a mother passes, her influence doesn't diminish. The love she sows grows and evolves, becoming part of countless other stories. That ripple
Right
effect is
on.
beautiful.
But sometimes this idea can be a bit overwhelming. I mean, the expectation for a mother's love to be mythical can be, a heavy burden to live up to.
That's a valid observation. It's true that the narrative almost elevates her to an icon of maternal love, which, while beautiful, might set unrealistic expectations for everyday mothers facing their own struggles.
Interesting point. Yeah. Because real life is messy, and not every moment is filled with such transcendent brightness, even if love is still there in its simplest form.
Right, but I think what makes her legacy so powerful is that she owned every part of her story, the hardships and the joys alike. It's not about perfection. It's about authenticity and the depth of her care.
Indeed.
It's the genuine human experience.
And her approach to life, whether it's the meticulous care for her home or the small personal rituals like holding hands and sharing a story, shows that love is often in the details, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it's like, those everyday acts of care, the ironing of sheets, the humming sound of a dishwasher, are intimate pieces of her legacy that continue to resonate with those who remember her. Those
For sure.
details really capture the essence of a life lived in love.
It's quite remarkable how such simple routines can embody a set of deep values like care, responsibility, and, most importantly, love.
Exactly. And in a way, her life story challenges the notion that grand gestures are the only marks of a legacy. Sometimes it's the small, persistent acts of compassion that create ripples across generations.
Yeah, I totally agree. And her legacy, in that sense, becomes a roadmap for so many, especially for parents and caregivers, teaching us that the little moments really count.
Right, and speaking of caregiving, it ties beautifully into the work behind the Gottman method that looks at nurturing relationships. While her story is deeply personal, it's very much aligned with the broader principles of fostering love and security in family life. It really
Absolutely.
bridges personal legacy with universal themes of love.
It's like, her approach to life inadvertently mirrors the very practices that modern parenting and relationship programs, like the Gottman method, are advocating today, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. Whether it's the gentle art of emotional coaching or the steadfast care in maintaining a warm household, her life is a lesson in how to nurture both self and others.
True.
It's a living blueprint for the art and science of love.
And I find it quite uplifting that despite all her personal battles, illness, a painful past, she remained a source of inspiration whose love continues to reverberate through generations. Yep.
Indeed, her resilience and the way she channeled adversity into growth is, so empowering. It teaches us that even in dark times, love has the power to transform and nurture every aspect of our lives.
Yeah, that's really powerful. I guess the takeaway here is that love, when expressed authentically, creates a legacy that is far greater than any single moment of hardship. It becomes an eternal presence in the hearts of those who experience it.
Right, and her life is a living testament to that idea. Her legacy isn't just confined to memory. It's a continuous influence that comforts, inspires, and, most importantly, guides us in how to live with compassion. It's an enduring beacon of love.
Indeed. And while we celebrate that beauty, it's also a reminder to honor our own journeys with the same openness and vulnerability she exemplified.
Exactly. It's a call to embrace every facet of our lives, the happy, the sad, the challenging, and to let that guide us in nurturing not just ourselves, but everyone around us.
Absolutely.
It all comes down to creating our own legacies of love.
This discussion really gives us a lot to think about. It's a beautiful reminder that even amidst adversity, the legacy of love we build can shine through for generations. Yep.
Well put. It's like, every act of care, every small ritual forms the mosaic of our lives. And in that mosaic, warmth, resilience, and love are the most vivid colors.
Right.
A truly enduring message.
Thank you for this thoughtful exchange. It's conversations like this that, remind us of the incredible strength found in embracing both our pain and our joy.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining in and for the engaging insights. Here's to cherishing our legacies however they unfold.